Shalom, shalom, Sister Andrea Israel. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, Manzi Lafayette. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, Mark Anthony. That's right, brother. Yep. And enhance your learning. Right about that, Mark. That's right. Shalom, shalom. Rasta here. Pray the mighty Yah. Yeah. That's when you can't never read enough. It's an ongoing process. You can't never read enough. Shabbat shalom, Miss Rob, one love. Shalom, shalom, sister. Shalom, shalom, Candace G. Pray the mighty Yah, sister.
not fight. I just recite what I comprehend. Can I live? Breaking bread with my nation, eating spoken word melodies we travel on, surviving in Babylon. The Father we waiting on. May the judge soon come, set the record straight. Thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Just sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Give thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Just sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty. The greatest artist alive, Yahweh, who you thought it was from his throne above, made us from the dust, not the arrogance. We just flesh and blood, sketched out in the image of such. And it's too much when some minute it back in touch. I was 1 foot show, had to get down low, put my face in the dirt. It's what the Father deserves, who gives power to the powers, rain to the flowers, turn crops to powder. I recognize who my maker is, and it's chosen all my relatives. Shout out to the moon rays who teaching the right thing. Together we all sing hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah, making tough a lot. Round and round the clock till our body stop. Ain't no stopping us, we too serious. He reviving us, we is chosen ones. He reviving us, no disguising us. This is marvelous, the resurrection of a dead nation. Give thanks to the Most High, makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Shouldn't sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Give thanks to the Most High, makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Shouldn't sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, worship, and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic, we're going to talk about the same topic, but this is part 2 because I didn't finish up part 1. So I'm gonna go over a few more little things after the class. But Mark Anthony asked the question. He wanted to know who's the artist of that song. Brother, I don't know the artists, but those guys out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe they out of Cincinnati, Ohio, that made that CD. Yeah. So I ain't really for sure who the artist is, bro. Nah, I don't know the name of that one. And Sebastian Long, Jewel Gladney. Okay, and all the other brothers and sisters on the internet. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get started. You know, I want to go to 1 Samuel, chapter 15. Yeah, 1 Samuel 15. Let's see. Let's see what I want. Okay. We're gonna start the 18th verse.
1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 18. And Yahweh sent thee on a journey and said, Go and utterly destroy the sinners the Amalekites, and fight against them until they be consumed.
Now this Yahweh telling Saul what to do.
Wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of Yahweh?
And Saul didn't do what Yahweh said. I didn't do it the way the Yahweh said do it.
But didst fly upon the spoil, and didst evil in the sight of Yahweh.
In other words, Saul did what he wanted to do. He didn't do it the way Yahweh said do it.
And Saul said to Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of Yahweh.
You a lie. You just told a lie. You ain't did nothing.
And have gone the way which Yahweh sent me.
No, you didn't.
And have brought Agag the king of Amalek, and had utterly destroyed the Amalekites.
You a lie, Saul. You didn't do it the way Yah say do it.
But the people took of the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed.
Almighty told you to go destroy everything and everybody, and you did it the way you want to do it.
To sacrifice unto Yahweh thy Elohim in Gilgal. And Samuel said, Hath Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of Yahweh.
In other words, the Almighty Yahweh wants you to obey His voice than have a burnt sacrifice, because He ain't studying it.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice,
Yahweh said, to obey my word is better than have a sacrifice,
and to hearken than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
A rebellious person is just like a witchcraft person, believe in voodoo, witchcraft, and superstitions.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Just like them.
Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, he hath also rejected thee from being king.
Because you reject the word of reject the word of Yahweh, Saul will reject you from being king.
And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned.
That's right. Then he admitted he sinned.
For I have transgressed the commandment of Yahweh.
I disobeyed what Yahweh told me to do.
And thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice.
And that's what people doing today. They fear the people and don't obey Yahweh's voice.
Now therefore, I pray thee, pardon my sin, and turn again with me, that I may worship Yahweh. And Samuel said to Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, and Yahweh have rejected thee from being king over Israel.
Because you disobey Yahweh's commandments, he reject you for being king. Okay, go to 1 Kings chapter 2. 1 Kings. 1 Kings chapter 2. Okay, yeah, first verse.
1 Kings chapter 2, verse 1. Now the days of David drew nigh that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth.
I'm finna die, Solomon.
Be thou strong, therefore.
And after I'm gone, you be strong.
And show thyself a man.
And stand up and be a man. That's what you do. This was going to make you a man right here.
And keep the charge of Yahweh thy Elohim.
This will make you be a man. Keep the charge of Elohim.
To walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments, and his testimonies, as is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest.
That's how you're going to prosper in all the earth, if you keep the commandments.
And whithersoever thou turnest thyself, that Yahweh may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, if thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth with all their heart, with all their soul, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Israel.
That's all I needed. Obey Yahweh and you're going to have a ball. Okay, that's first. Let me go to 1 Kings. 1 Kings 3 and 5. 1 Kings 3 and 5. Yeah.
1 Kings chapter 3, verse 5. And Gibeon Yahweh appeared to Solomon in a dream by night, and Elohim said, as who I shall give thee. And Solomon said, thou hast showed unto thy servant David my father, thou hast showed unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth, and in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart with thee. And thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day. And now, O Yahweh my Elohim, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child.
Now this King Solomon, y'all.
I know not how to go out or come in.
I don't know what to do, Yahweh. He telling y'all, I don't know nothing about nothing. Teach me.
And thy servant is in the midst of thy people which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people.
That's all that King Solomon wanted, to give him understanding,
that I may discern between good and bad.
That he might know the difference between good and bad, evil.
For who is able to judge this thy so great a people?
Because he wanted to judge the people in righteousness.
And the speech pleased Yahweh.
And this pleased Yahweh when King Solomon said this.
That Solomon had asked this thing.
And Solomon asked for this thing.
And Elohim said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing.
Because you only wanted knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
And hast not asked for thyself long life.
And you didn't pray for no $1 billion. You didn't want to be rich.
Neither hast asked riches for thyself.
You didn't want no money. Pray that kind of prayer.
nor has asked the life of thy enemies,
He didn't want you to kill all his enemies. I mean, he didn't pray that prayer.
but has asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment.
That's right. You want to know how to judge these people.
Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee.
Ain't gonna be no another King Solomon.
And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked,
Everything that you didn't ask for, I gave you everything that you didn't ask for.
both riches
I gave you all the money,
and honor,
all the honor.
so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days.
Ain't gonna be no king on earth like King Solomon.
And if thou wilt walk in my ways,
Solomon, if you walk in my ways,
to keep my statutes and my commandments,
that's what he wants Solomon to do, and want everybody to do, including me.
as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days.
You gonna live a long time.
And Solomon awoke, and
because he was dreaming, right?
behold, it was a dream. And he came to Jerusalem and stood before the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, and offered up burnt offerings and offered peace offerings, and made a feast to all his servants.
Okay, that's all I needed. All right, let's go to 1 Kings 8. First Kings 8, I think I want 58.
1 Kings chapter 8, verse 58.
Yeah.
That he may incline our hearts unto him, to walk in all his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, which he commanded our fathers. And let these my words, wherewith I have made supplication before Yahweh, be nigh unto Yahweh our Elohim day and night, that he maintain the cause of his servant and the cause of his people Israel at all times, as the matter shall require, that all the people of the earth may know that
all the people. It didn't say most of them, a few of them, or some of them. It said, let all the people of the earth read.
Is Elohim, and that there is none else.
Now, we start over because I was talking.
That all the people of the earth may know that Yahweh is Elohim.
That he the only God.
And that there is none else.
And there ain't no such thing as another God.
Let your heart therefore be perfect with Yahweh our Elohim.
And your heart can be perfect with Yahweh Elohim if you keep his commandments.
To walk in his statutes and to keep his commandments as at this day.
So when a person tell you ain't no such thing as a perfect man or a perfect woman, they'll lie. Anytime you walk in the laws and statute, commandment, precept, and judgment of Yah, you are a perfect human being. You are a perfect man or woman if you do it that way. So don't let nobody tell you that you cannot be perfect. They'll lie. Now read that again.
Let your heart therefore be perfect with Yahweh our Elohim, to walk in his statutes and to keep his commandments as at this day.
That's right, at this day. Okay, let's go to 1 Kings. No, I think, let me see. 2 Kings. 2 Kings, let's see. 2 Kings, 17. Uh, 2 Kings 17 and 12.
2 Kings chapter 17, verse 12. For they serve idols, whereof Yahweh has said unto them,
they serve idols. They serve a false god.
Ye shall not do this thing.
Don't serve these false gods like everybody else do.
Yet Yahweh testified against Israel.
He's going to testify against you if you do.
And against Judah by all the prophets and by all the peers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways.
Almighty wants you to stop worshiping these idol gods, turn from your evil ways,
and keep my commandments and my statutes.
That's what I want the children of Israel to do. Keep my commandments and statutes,
according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets.
That's right.
Notwithstanding, they would not hear.
They ain't gonna listen.
but hardened their necks,
stiff-necked and hard-headed, rebellious,
like to the neck of their fathers,
just like their forefathers did.
that did not believe in Yahweh their Elohim.
These people do not believe in Yahweh their Elohim still today. These the same hard-headed people way back then today. They don't believe nothing that Yahweh say do.
And and they rejected his statutes.
They don't want to hear nothing about his statue, but they want to talk about all these pagan Valentine holidays and celebrate all these pagan holidays and go to church every Easter and every Sunday. They want to do all these evil things.
And his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them, and they follow vanity.
They follow things that ain't got no value. That's a lie.
And became vain, and went after the heathen that were round about
and
them.
they did just like the Gentile that they living around. They go to church, they go to church. They do this, they do that.
Concerning whom Yahweh had charged them, that they should not do like them.
Don't do like these people on this earth. When they go to church, you go to Yah. When they eat pork, you eat beef. When they celebrate pagan days, you celebrate the Sabbath day. You don't do what these people do. Read.
And they left all the commandments of Yahweh their Elohim,
and they stopped keeping all the commandments of Yahweh,
and made them molten images,
and made them a cross and a picture and a statue, and went to church,
even to calves, and made a grove, and worship all the hosts of heaven,
and they worship the sun, the moon, and the star like a fool do,
and serve Baal,
and serve the pagan god, somebody else god, the Muslim god, the Christian god.
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
Right, Molech. That's cremation. They ain't got enough money. They gonna cremate their relatives because they ain't got enough money. Almighty say don't do that.
And used divination and enchantments, and sold themselves
psychic and witchcraft and all this other junk.
And sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahweh.
This is an evil thing that you do in the eyes of Yah.
To provoke him to anger.
And you're going to make Yahweh angry. You're going to bust your head too.
Therefore Yahweh was very angry with Israel.
And when he get angry with a person, what he do? He bring evil upon him. He barbecue him and roast
them. And remove them out of his sight.
That's right. He removes us out of Jerusalem.
There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. Also Judah kept not the commandments of Yahweh their Elohim.
And they still doing today. Judah ain't keeping no commandment. They doing what they want to do right now today.
But walked in the statutes of Israel which they made.
Watching the idol gods. That's right, that they made. Okay, go to First Chronicles. First Chronicles. Oh yeah. Let me see if I'm gonna read them. Hmm. 28 and 8. First Chronicles 28 and 8.
First Chronicles chapter 28, verse 8. Now therefore, in the sight of all Israel, the congregation of Yahweh, and in the audience of our Elohim, keep and seek for all the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, that ye may possess this good land, and leave it for an inheritance for your children after you forever.
That's right.
And thou...
That's all I think of. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to Nehemiah. Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 4. It's going right here.
Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 4.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, when I heard these words, that I sat down and wept, and mourned certain days, and fasted, and prayed before the Elohim of heaven.
That's what Nehemiah did.
And said, I beseech thee,
I beg thee, Yah,
O Yahweh Elohim of heaven, the great and terrible Elohim.
He is terrible, because when you send that hurricane, mudslide, and earthquake, and drought, that earthquake that they had overseas, he's terrible when they do that.
That keepeth covenant and mercy for them that love him and observe his commandments.
The one that love him and keep his commandments.
Let thy ear now be attentive, and thy eyes open, that thou mayest hear the prayer of thy servant, which I pray before thee now,
He prayed, Nehemiah was praying to serve it
day and night,
day and night.
for the children of Israel, thy servants, and confess the sins of the children of Israel,
Confess,
which we have sinned against thee,
which we all have sinned against Yahweh. We all have,
both I and my father's house have sinned.
and we all have sinned against Yahweh.
We have, we have dealt very corruptly against thee,
We have dealt very corruptly against Yahweh,
and have not kept the commandments,
and we don't keep his commandments. When you deal corruptly against Yahweh, you don't keep his commandments,
nor the statutes,
you don't keep his statutes,
nor the judgments,
you don't keep none of his judgment,
which thou commandest thy servant Moses.
what he told Moses to tell us to do.
Remember,
This what Yahweh told us to remember.
I beseech thee,
I beg thee,
the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses,
the word that he commanded Moses,
saying,
saying,
if you transgress,
if you transgress,
I will scatter you abroad among the nations.
I will put you in captivity and slavery all over the world. That's like in the United States.
But if ye turn unto me,
While you in captivity in the United States or anywhere in this world, but if you turn into me in captivity
and keep my commandments,
and start keeping my commandments in America and everywhere else,
and do them,
and do them, don't talk about it, be about it, do them.
though there were of you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven, yet I will gather them from thence,
I will gather all the people that keeping my commandments in captivity and bondage and slavery. I will gather this.
and will bring them unto the place that I have chosen to set my name there.
And where did he told to set his name there? Hold it right there. Let me tell you where, let's go to 2 Kings. Let me show y'all where he said his name at. 2 Kings. Let's see. 2 Kings. Let me see. Let's find it right quick. 21. Oh, yes, sir. 2 Kings 21 and 4. Let me show you what the Almighty. Let's see if you're talking about Atlanta, Chicago, New York, Tennessee, Afghanistan, wherever. Let's let the book. 2 Kings 21 and 4. I said, didn't I?
2 Kings chapter 21, verse 4. And he built altars in the house of Yahweh,
In the house of Yah,
of which Yahweh said,
Yahweh said,
in Jerusalem will I put my name.
I will put my name in Jerusalem, not nowhere else, baby. That's corn right there. Read it again.
And he built altars in the house of Yahweh, of which Yahweh said, in Jerusalem will I put my name.
Put my name. Okay, go to First Chronicles. One more time, y'all. First Chronicles 6 and 6, I think I want. Let's see. First Chronicles. No, Second Chronicles 6 and 6. That's what I think I want. Second Chronicles 6 and 6.
2 Chronicles.
Come on, y'all. Read.
2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 6. But I have chosen Jerusalem.
I chose Jerusalem. I didn't choose Atlanta, Chicago, New York, St. Louis, and Tennessee, and Arkansas.
That my name might be there.
My name gonna be in Jerusalem.
And I have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
And I put David and I know Hamashiach over my people. That's right. Read it again.
But I have chosen Jerusalem that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
That's right. The book talk. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Okay, now what was I at? Nehemiah, yeah. Nehemiah. Okay, didn't we finish there?
Or verse 10.
Okay, read 10. No. I just wanted 9. Well, we read that right. Okay, go to Nehemiah 9. Nehemiah 9. Excuse me. Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 13. 13.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 13. Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and spakest with them from heaven, and gavest them right judgments.
Gave them right judgments. Let's see what right judgments.
and true laws,
and true laws,
good statutes and commandments,
and good statutes and commandments,
and makest known unto them thy holy Sabbath, and commandest them precepts, statutes, and laws by the hand of Moses thy servant.
Now, what you need with another book for? If the Almighty give you good laws and statutes in this book, you don't need no another book. Now read it, start all over again. Everything is in this book. Read, start over.
Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and spakest with them from heaven, and gavest them right judgments.
He gave us right judgment in the Old Testament.
And true laws.
And true laws in the Old Testament.
Good statutes and commandments.
And good statutes and commandments only in the Old Testament.
And made known unto them thy holy Sabbath.
And made known to us his holy Sabbath only in the Old Testament.
And commandest them precepts.
And command us precepts,
statutes, and laws.
That's right.
By the hand of Moses thy servant.
That's right.
And gavest them bread from heaven for their hunger.
That's right. Fed us from heaven.
And broughtest forth water for them out of the rock for their thirst. And promisest them that they should go in to possess the land which thou hast sworn to give them.
That's right. Read.
But they and our fathers dealt proudly.
They dealt proudly.
And hardened their necks.
And they didn't do it. They didn't do the commandments.
And hearken not to thy commandments.
And they still ain't doing it today. They didn't do them back then, and they ain't doing them today.
And refused to obey.
And they refuse to obey the Old Testament. They want to talk about another book, another God, going to church, being baptized, filled with the Holy Ghost, and all this old crazy, retarded stuff. They want to talk about everything but Yah.
Neither were mindful of thy wonders that thou didst among them, but hardened their necks.
They hardened their necks, meaning they don't want to hear nothing about this Old Testament.
And in their rebellion appointed a captain to return to their bondage. But thou art Elohim, ready to pardon.
But they always say he's still ready to forgive you, fool, for disobeying him. He's still going to give you a second chance. He's still ready to have mercy on you, for you to turn your evil, wicked tail to him.
Gracious and merciful, slow to anger.
He's slow to anger. That's when the wicked live a long time, because he's slow to anger. If he was fast to anger, wouldn't be nobody on earth.
And of great kindness.
He's great kindness. He still he get a wicked a chance. He get a wicked a time to change. The change. Get him time to change.
And forsookest them not. Yea, when they had made them a molten calf.
When you made a golden calf in the wilderness.
And said, this is thy Elohim that brought thee up out of Egypt.
How retarded can you be? How retarded can a person be when the Almighty showed them all of this? They still made a golden calf, talking about this golden calf the one done. Then how could you go to church and see that picture on the wall and say that's the man that died for my sin, and that's who I got to go through to get to God? He the only Savior. He the only begotten. All this. So how can you believe all this retarded, stupid stuff when the Most High showed you the truth? Boy, you got to be sick.
And have wrought great provocations. Yet thou in thy manifold mercies forsookest them not in the wilderness. The pillar of the cloud departed not from them by day to lead them in the way, neither the pillar of fire by night.
He's showing you this in captivity. He's showing you all this.
To show them light and the way wherein they should go. Thou gavest also thy good spirit to instruct them.
Gave you good spirit to instruct you.
And withheldest not thy manna from their mouth.
He fed you.
He gavest them water for their thirst.
Yahweh did all of this.
Yea, 40 years didst thou sustain them in the wilderness.
You stayed in the wilderness 40 years.
So that they lacked nothing.
You didn't want for nothing.
Their clothes waxed not old.
Their clothes was brand new, just like they put them on the first day. After 40 years, it was still brand new.
And their feet swelled not.
And their feet didn't hurt. Right now, your feet hurt like a fool, like crazy. You 40 years, your feet, you get tired of working, but their feet didn't hurt then. Okay, that's all I needed. Let's go to okay, that's it on that. I think I need. Let's go to Psalm 78. No, 78. Psalms. Psalm 78. Let's see. Start 78 and 6. Yeah.
Verse 6,
Yeah.
that the generations to come might know them,
Might know them.
even the children which should be born,
That's right.
who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in Elohim.
The people, the children that is born, when they get on earth, you set your hope in Elohim, which is Yah.
And not forget the works of Elohim,
And don't never forget what he done did.
but keep his commandments,
Keep his commandments.
and might not be as their fathers.
Don't be stubborn and hard-headed like your forefathers did, like they did out in the wilderness, made a golden calf.
A stubborn and rebellious generation.
Don't be like our ancestors, the hard-headed, retarded, wicked people.
A generation that set not their heart aright.
The generation ain't no good, ain't no right in them.
And whose spirit was not steadfast with Elohim.
And these people that don't keep Yahweh laws, your spirit is not steadfast with Elohim. I don't care who you is. If you don't keep his commandments and law, your spirit is not right. That's what the book just said. Okay, go to Psalms 89. Let's see. 89 and 30. Yeah. Psalm 89 and 30.
Psalms chapter 89, verse 30. If his children forsake my law,
if the children forsake Yahweh's law,
and walk not in my judgments,
and they don't do none of his judgment,
if they break my statutes,
if these people break his statutes,
and keep not my commandments,
and they don't keep his commandments, watch this,
then will I visit their transgression with the rod,
then I'm going to break it off in you, bust your head and kill you,
and their iniquity with stripes,
and I'm going to do all of this to you.
Nevertheless, my loving kindness will I not utterly take from him, nor suffer my faithfulness to fail.
They're talking about David after that. Okay, that's all I needed. Those to my King David. Okay, go to Psalm 103. Psalm 103. Let's see. Psalm 103 and 18.
Psalm chapter 103, verse 18. To such as keep his covenant, and to those that remember his commandments to do them.
If you remember the commandments and do them,
Yahweh hath prepared his throne in the heavens.
Yahweh prepared his throne in the heavens.
And his kingdom ruleth over all.
That's right.
Bless Yahweh, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments.
Bless the angels is in heaven that keep his commandments. The angels now.
Hearken unto the voice of his word.
And the angels hearken to the voice of his word.
Bless ye Yahweh, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his, that do his pleasure.
That do what Yahweh say do.
Bless Yahweh, all his works in all places of his dominion. Bless Yahweh, O my soul.
Oh, my soul. That's right. Okay, Psalm 111. 111. Oh, yeah. Psalm 111. Start the 6th verse.
Psalm chapter 111, verse 6. He has showed his people the power of his works.
And he always, every day, showed the power of his work. That sun out there shining, snow, fog, all kind of stuff.
That he may give them the heritage of the heathen.
He going to give us the heritage of the heathen.
The works of his hands are verity and judgment. All his commandments are sure.
His commandments is for sure.
They stand fast forever and ever.
They forever, all the way to the graveyard.
And are done in truth and uprightness.
And whoever keeping his commandments is done in truth and upright.
He sent redemption unto his people.
He rescued his people.
He have commanded his covenant forever.
That's right.
Holy and reverent is his name.
Holy and reverent is one of his names.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
When you do the Yahweh's commandments, you're going to understand all the things, because you know he created evil, good and evil in this earth. When some go on the news, you understand that Yah did it. You read that verse again.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
That's right.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
That's reason these people don't understand what's going on in this world, because they don't keep his commandments. They don't understand nothing that y'all do because they don't keep his commandments. Read.
His praise endure forever.
His praise endure forever, all the way to the graveyard. Okay, let's go to Psalm 119. I'm going to skip around in here. Okay, go to the 6th verse.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 6. Then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments.
I ain't going to be ashamed because I'm going to respect all the commandments. Skip on down to number 10.
Verse 10. With my whole heart have I sought thee.
I saw Yahweh with all my heart.
Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments.
Don't let me stop keeping the commandments. I want to keep the commandments all the way to the graveyard. Don't let me wander away. Listen to the other people that go to church and tell about you can't keep the commandments in this land. Don't let me listen to the wicked.
Thy word.
That's all I needed. Go to 19.
Verse 19. I am a stranger in the earth.
I'm a stranger in the United States.
Hide not thy commandments from me.
Don't act like you ain't supposed to keep the commandments while you're here. I'm a stranger in the earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. That means keep them. Okay, 21.
Verse 21. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed.
Rebuke the proud that's cursed.
Which do err from thy commandments.
Which don't keep his commandments. That's right. You cursed if you don't keep his commandment. What was that? What verse was that?
21.
Okay. Let's go to 32. Let's see. Yeah, 32.
Verse 32. I will run the way of thy commandments.
I will run right to the commandments.
When thou shalt enlarge my heart.
That's right. Read.
Teach me, O Yahweh, the way of thy statutes.
Teach me your statutes.
And I shall keep it unto the end.
And I'm going to keep them all the way to the graveyard.
Give me understanding.
Give me understanding.
And I shall keep thy law.
And I'm going to keep your law, Yahweh.
Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart.
With my whole heart. That means I ain't going to have nothing to do with no other book.
Make me to go in the path of thy commandments.
Of thy commandments.
For therein do I delight.
I have a ball keeping his commandments. Delight, have a ball. Okay, that was let's go to verse 115. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 115. Go on here, y'all.
Verse 115. Depart from me.
Depart from me.
Ye evildoers.
You rotten, evil, no good, dirty dog.
For I will keep the commandments of my Elohim.
I'm going to always keep the commandments of y'all. I don't care what nobody else say. Now read that verse again. I don't care what you say. I'm going to always keep the commandments of y'all. Read it again.
Depart from me.
Get on away from me, fool.
Ye evildoers.
You rotten, no good, dirty, stinkish dog.
For I will keep the commandments of my Elohim.
I'm going to keep the commandments regardless of what you say. I don't care what you say. I'm still going to keep the commandments. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Okay, go to 127. Verse
127.
That's right.
Therefore I love thy commandments above gold.
I love your commandments above money, gold, diamond, silver, onyx stone, any of it.
Yea, above fine gold.
Above fine gold. I love the commandments. Read it again.
Therefore I love thy commandments above gold. Yea, above fine gold.
That's right. Now skip on down to 151.
Verse 151.
That's right.
Thou art near.
Thou art near.
O Yahweh.
That's right.
And all thy commandments are truth.
And all the commandments is the truth. Ain't nothing the truth but the commandment. Okay, now skip on down to 176.
Verse 176. I have gone astray like a lost sheep.
I have gone astray like a lost sheep.
Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments.
I don't care what I do. I don't forget the commandments. Read it again.
I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments.
I do not forget to keep your commandments, Yahweh. Whatever I do on this earth, I don't forget to do that. That's right. Now go to Daniel. Daniel chapter Yeah, Daniel chapter 9, verse 3.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 3.
Yep.
And I set my face unto Yahweh Elohim to seek by prayer and supplication with fasting and sackcloth
It's Daniel talking.
and ashes. And I pray unto Yahweh my Elohim
Daniel prayed to Yahweh.
and made my confession.
And I confess.
And said, O Yahweh, the great and dreadful Elohim, keeping the covenant and mercy to them that love him and to them that keep his commandments.
To them that keep his commandments.
We have sinned.
We all have sinned.
And have committed iniquity.
And have did wrong.
And have done wickedly.
And have done wickedly. Mean you ain't always kept his commandments.
And have rebelled.
And don't want to hear nothing about them right now.
Even by departing from thy precepts and from thy judgments, neither have we hearkened unto thy servants the prophets.
That's right. We ain't listening to Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and the Moses. We're going to listen to Paul, Peter, Luke, and John.
Which spake in thy name to our kings, our princes, and our fathers, and to all the people of the land.
Okay, that's all I needed. Now let's go to Amos. Oh, I know I forgot. I think hold on. Let me get this first. Let's go to Amos. Amos chapter 2. Okay, yeah, Amos 2 and 4.
Amos chapter 2, verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
He gonna punish us for this.
Because they have despised the law of Yahweh.
He gonna punish you for this because you despise his law.
And have not kept his commandments.
And you're gonna be punished for not keeping his commandments.
And their lies cause them to err.
And you're going to church, believing in the New Testament and the Quran and the Hadith and the Book of the Dead, cause you to err.
After the which their fathers have walked.
That's right. These other books gonna cause you to err. Gonna cause you to live a lie. Because them other books is lying. Okay, now go to Psalm 71. That's what I forgot. And that, let me show y'all how you're going to be saved. This is how you're going to be saved. They talk about you got to believe in him. You got to go through him to be saved. You got to be baptized to be saved. All that's a lie. Let's see what the book says you how you're going to be saved. I'm going to say Psalm 71. That's right. Psalm 71. Start that first verse. Let me show y'all how you're going to be saved.
Psalm chapter 71, verse 1.
Let's see if you got to go to church, believe in the New Testament or the Quran or another book or anything. Now, listen what this book say.
And thee, O Yahweh, do I put my trust.
I'll put my trust in Yah.
Let me neither be put to confusion.
Don't let me be confused about, should I believe in the New Testament? Should I believe in the Quran? Should I go to church? Should I wear a cross? Don't let me be confused, y'all. Read.
Deliver me in thy righteousness.
In your righteousness. And we already know what righteousness is law.
And cause me to escape.
Call me escape from the wickedness.
Incline thy ear unto me.
Listen to me.
And save me.
And save me, Yahweh. Now, this is what I want right here.
Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me.
You have given me your commandments to save me. This is the way I'm going to be saved, through your commandments, Yah.
For thou art my rock and my fortress.
You are my rock and my fortress, Yahweh.
Deliver me.
Deliver me.
O my Elohim, out of the hand of the wicked.
Out of everybody's hand that don't keep the commandments and laws and statutes. They wicked. Deliver me out of the hand of the wicked.
Out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man.
Out of the hand of the unrighteous and the cruel man. A rotten, dirty, no good dog. That's all I needed. No good, rotten, dirty dog. Now read all that again. Because this is the only way you're going to be saved. And if they tell you any other kind of way, they'll lie, and the truth ain't in them. Read.
And thee, O Yahweh, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness, and cause me to escape. Incline thy ear unto me, and save me. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my Elohim, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man.
That's all it is. Who is the cruel man and the unrighteous and the wicked? The ones that don't keep his law. The ones that don't keep his commandments. I don't care who he is or who she is. You wicked, no good, rotten, ain't worth two dead fly dog. That's right. Now, I'm ready for comments and questions. Hey, what's up, Hebrew? Oh, okay. Poppy Corn. That's right, Miss Rod One Love. Roscoe Flats. What's up, brother? How you doing? Shalom, shalom. Hallelujah. Ray Led. Yes, sir. All the time. Roscoe here. Roscoe here. Flat. I mean, Roscoe Flat. Yeah. Yeah, so brother and sister, man, I don't care who you is. If you don't keep his laws and commandments, statutes, and judgment, you wicked, man. You ain't worth two dead flies. Should have been dead yesterday. That's right. But the Almighty, by him being so merciful, and so, hey, that's when he let these wicked people live so long. Hold it. Let me show y'all in the book right quick about the wicked living a long time. Everybody, well, he was rotten and wicked, and the Almighty let him live a long time. Hold up. Let me show y'all why he lived a long time. I think it's in Job. Find that in Job where he let the wicked. Let's see. He let the wicked live a long time. Let me find that right quick. Oh yeah. Now this ring. Let me show y'all something right quick. Let's go to Job 21. Job 21:7.
Job chapter 21, verse 7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old?
Why do the wicked live a long time and get old?
Yea, are mighty in power.
And they have all the power and they mighty in their power. Why do they do this? Because the Most High allowed them to live a long time. That's the only reason why. Read it again.
Wherefore do the wicked live, become old?
They become these rotten old dirty people. They live 80, 90, 100 years old. And they was rotten to the core. And why do the Most High let them live a long time? I can't answer. The Most High got it.
Yea, are mighty in power.
I'm just letting you know that the Most High looking and listening to all this. He the one let him live a long time. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Almighty say, hey. Okay, let me see what they say. Rasta, I'm glad you covered Jerusalem. It's the homeland. People saying this. Hold it. I'm glad. Listen, let's go to First Chronicles. Hold it. Let me get some on that again. First Chronicles. Talking about Jerusalem. First Chronicles. First Chronicles chapter 6, verse 32. Now we on Jerusalem again. We on Jerusalem again.
First Chronicles chapter 6, verse 32. And they minister before.
What I say first? Yeah, I think, yeah. Read that. I think that's what I want.
And they minister before the dwelling place of the tabernacle of the congregation with singing.
Now listen, it say the minister before the dwelling place of the tabernacle in the congregation. The tabernacle in the congregation was singing.
Until Solomon had built the house of Yahweh in Jerusalem.
He always building in Jerusalem, not nowhere else.
And then they waited on their office according to their order.
Everything gonna be did in Jerusalem. Okay, let me see what Second Chronicles say. Yeah, the Holy Land is Jerusalem. I don't care what no other book say or what no person say. That's irrelevant. What the book say. Okay. Second Chronicles, start the first verse.
What chapter?
Did I say second? What I say? Second Chronicles 33. Yeah, my fault. Second Chronicles chapter 33, the first verse.
Second Chronicles chapter 33, verse 1. Manasseh was 12 years old when he began to reign.
He was the youngest king we ever had, Manasseh, 12 years old when he was the king.
And he reigned 55 years in Jerusalem.
And he reigned 55 years in Jerusalem.
But did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh.
He did evil because he was a rotten, dirty dude.
Like unto the abominations of the heathen.
He did just like the Gentiles,
whom Yahweh had cast out before the children of Israel.
That's right.
For he built again the high places which Hezekiah his father had broken down, and reared up altars for false deity, and made groves, and worshipped all the hosts of heaven, and served them.
That's right. He did all this wickedness.
Also he built altars in the house of Yahweh, whereof Yahweh had said, in Jerusalem shall my name be forever.
My name gonna be in Jerusalem forever. So don't let them tell you about no Arkansas, no Atlanta, no Chicago, no Texas, no Detroit, nowhere. Read that last verse again.
Also he built altars in the house of Yahweh, whereof Yahweh had said, in Jerusalem shall my name be forever.
Yahweh said my name gonna be in Jerusalem forever. So I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else. Read, let's go to Ezra, I think. Ezra. Ezra's 1 and 4.
Ezra chapter 1 verse 4. And whosoever remaineth in any place where he sojourneth, let the men of his place help him with silver and with gold and with goods and with beasts, beside the freewill offering for the house of Elohim that is in Jerusalem.
It's in Jerusalem. All through the book is in Jerusalem. Let's go to 2 and 68. Let me see. Yeah, 2 and 68.
Ezra chapter 2 verse 68. And some of the chief of the fathers, when they came to the house of Yahweh which is in Jerusalem,
y'all,
offered freely for the house of Elohim to set it up in his place.
Okay, let's go to 1 Kings. Yahweh house and his name is in Jerusalem. Now you can think and you can believe what you want to believe, but I'm showing you what the book say. His name and his house is in Jerusalem and not nowhere in the United States. If you believe United States, you're a low down, no good, rotten, dirty dog. Because you can't show me where it say United States at. And I'm showing you what Jerusalem. I'm showing you. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm bagging it up with the book. I ain't gonna never tell it to you. I'm always show it to you. That's the reason they hate me. 1 Kings 11 and 32, I think. Let me see. Hold on, don't read that yet. Let me make sure that's it. Okay. Yeah, read that 32. Yeah.
1 Kings chapter 11 verse 32. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel.
He chose the city of Jerusalem.
Because
that's all I need. Yeah. Yeah. All through this book is Jerusalem. It's Jerusalem. Yeah, let me get to reading what they're saying now. Speak on it. Okay, hold on. Rasta here they say Memphis, Utah, and all the land. Well, tell them show it to you in the book. Matter of fact, if they can prove to me that Memphis, Utah, and all these other I give them $1,000. Show it to me in the book. Prove to me that any other country or land it ain't Jerusalem. Prove to me that I just told a lie and it's somewhere else. I'll give you $1,000. That's right, Hebrew. Modern day Babylon. Oh, where is Jerusalem? Hold on, King. Where is Jerusalem? It's definitely. It's not. Oh, hold on. He said. Let me see. He said, "Where is Jerusalem?" Let me see. Okay. Where is Jerusalem? It's definitely not over there where they are claiming. Well, Jerusalem is in the Middle East. It's in Africa. That's what Jerusalem is. Do you got? I wish I had that map. I don't want you to get up and go find it, but yeah, Jerusalem is in Africa on the same landmass. That's what Jerusalem is on the same landmass of Africa over in the east, the Middle East. It's nowhere in the north. Okay, why is it? That's right. Everything started in Jerusalem. That's right. When we do got many false teachers right there here because when they ain't talking about. Okay, Rasta here say go to Jeremiah 5:19.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 19. And it shall come to pass when ye shall say, Wherefore doth Yahweh or Elohim all these things unto us? Then shalt thou answer them, Like as ye have forsaken me, and served strange deities in your land, so shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours.
That's right. That is not us. And this ain't our land. Anybody think this is our land retarded? They got their mental case. That's right. Was it our land in the 14th? No, when we came over in the 1700 was our land where they were doing our forefather ancestors. You got to be crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Y'all going too fast. Okay, Mark Gandhi say there is a dude been following on YouTube that's tour based. Then about a month ago, he started claiming he the high priest in the Melchizedek order. Well, he'll lie. He'll lie. He ain't no Melchizedek, no high priest. Melchizedek was a Canaanite. He wasn't no Hebrew. Melchizedek was a Canaanite, a high priest, a Canaanite high priest. He from the seed of Ham. He wasn't no Israelite. No, Melchizedek.
Melchizedek was Shem.
He was Shem.
Mm-hmm. Because it says that in Jasper.
Oh, that's what they got from. Yeah, the book of Jasper.
Yeah.
Okay, I made a mistake and told a lie. My son said he read in the book of Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper.
Jasper that he. Yeah. But I have read what. So the other books lied then when they say he was a Canaanite priest.
What books?
That I have read. I can't remember what I read it out of, but I remember reading he was a Canaanite priest.
Melchizedek and Shem, they the same person.
Oh, you mean Shem and Melchizedek is the same?
The exact same person.
Okay. My fault. Okay, I got you. He said that Shem and Melchizedek is the same person. Yeah, just like Jacob and Israel is the same person. Okay, I got it. I made a mistake, y'all. What talking about the book of Enoch? I mean, not
the book of Jasher.
The book of Jasher. My son got the book of Jasher. He been reading out here, so I haven't read the book of Jasher. Yeah, so that's where he yeah. Okay, I got you.
Sometimes people have different names, like Jacob and Israel.
Yeah, so
Moses' father was Jethro, and also it mentions Reuel. I think that was also Jethro's name as well.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay. Shabbat shalom, Jay Freezy. Yes, sir. Hey, you better get in this conversation now. I done already proved beyond the shadow of doubt Jerusalem is where Yahweh gonna put his name there, and that's the Holy Land, not United States. Anybody that say United States is a lie. Matter of fact, prove it. If y'all say United States is the Holy Land, show it to me. I'll send you $1,000. Anybody on this internet that's saying that United States or Canada, Mexico, or anywhere other than Jerusalem is the Holy Land, show it to me and get paid. Now do that. Get paid. Don't talk me to death on it. Give me some scripture. Give me some scriptures that somewhere else is the Holy Land and Yahweh put his name there. Now, anybody that don't believe Jerusalem is the Holy Land, is our land, show me somewhere else and get paid. Okay, Hebrew. Oh yeah, absolutely, Hebrew. Okay, Rasta here say go to Ezekiel 36:5. They over in the Holy Land. Yeah, the Edomites. Yeah, and he's right.
Ezekiel chapter 36, verse
Oh,
5.
let me make this sure that's what he said. 36:5. Yeah.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Elohim, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Edomia, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart.
That's right, brother. You popping corn. That's right. The Edomites is over in our land. That all up to read.
With despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
That's right. You're right. You're right, Rasta here. That the Esau is in our land over there. That's right. And the Arabs and everybody else, they got the Dome of the Rock for the they got the Christians, the Muslims, and Esau is in our land today. You got three nations over there. That's right. You got the Dome of the Rock for the Muslim, that Wailing Wall for the Esau, and the Christians over in the land. You got three over in one. That's right. Okay. King Samuel said go to Proverbs 28:1. Melchizedek was the king of. That's right, in the King James version. Right. That's right, Mark Anthony. Read.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursue it.
The wicked man run like a dog,
but the righteous are bold as a lion.
The righteous gonna stay on this line and popcorn. That's right. They ain't running from nobody. You're right, King Samuel. The righteous gonna stand alone, and he gonna put their money out there. See, when you give money away, you know that man telling the truth. Ain't nobody in the world gonna give you no $1,000. Don't know what they talking about. That's right. I got to know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to give you $1,000 and you don't want it. That means you don't know what you talking about. I don't know if they tamed or not, King Samo. I don't. Not all of them now. I wouldn't say all the lions over there tank, because they eat up people. Ray Lay said the same land he took from us is the same land we have given again. That's right. We're going back home. We're going back to Jerusalem. He took it back from us. But yeah, because we stayed on the journey. We stayed always in exile. Yeah. Morgan, you're right. Speak lions do. That's right. They ain't all tame now. Okay, Morgan said, let's go to First Kings. Okay, give me a chapter, Mark Anthony. Let's go to First Kings. What chapter and verse? Mark Anthony, what chapter and verse? We got First Kings. Hold it up, Mark Anthony. Give me a chapter and a verse. You say let's go to First Kings. What chapter and verse? Okay, he getting it. Hold on. Okay, Hebrew brother. I'm about with you. All right. Rasta here said go to Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5. Well, all the animals on earth belong to Yah. So I don't care what they call them. Yahweh made all the animals, all the fish, the birds, and everything belong to Yah.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1.
Yeah, 1 through 5.
If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, Let us go after other deities.
Let us go to church, serve another God.
Which thou hast not known.
We didn't know nothing about no church in Jerusalem.
And let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet.
Don't listen to nobody that's trying to turn you away from Yah.
Or that dreamer of dreams.
Or that dreamer of dream. Okay, that's 1 through 5. Rasta here.
For Yahweh your Elohim proveth you, to know whether ye love Yahweh your Elohim with all your heart, with all your soul. Ye shall walk after Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right.
And fear him.
That's right.
And keep his commandments.
There you go.
And obey his voice, and ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death.
That's right. To turn you against Yah, when we put to death.
Because he hath spoken to turn you away from Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right. That's right.
Which brought you out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage.
That's right.
To thrust thee out of the way which Yahweh the Elohim commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee.
That's right. That's right. Everything belongs to Yah. The whole earth. Hold it. Let me go to Psalms right quick. Everything belongs to Yah. The cattle up on the thigh. Where it say that in the song? Where it say up on the hill, the most high. Let me find it real quick. Let me find that right quick about the animals. Okay. Psalm 104. And let's start 104 and 18. Start right there. Psalm 104 and 18.
Psalm chapter 104, verse 18. The high hills are a refuge for the wild goats, and the rocks for the conies. He appointed the moon for seasons.
Yahweh appointed the moon for season.
The sun knoweth his going down.
And he knowing the sun go down.
Thou makest darkness.
Yahweh maketh darkness.
And it is night.
Then it's night.
Wherein all the beasts of the forest do creep forth.
That's when the beasts come out at night to go get something to eat.
The young lions roar after their prey.
The young lions roar after their prey.
And seek their meat from Elohim.
And Yahweh feed the animals. There it is right there. He feed the animals.
The sun ariseth, they gather themselves together, and lay them down in their dens.
They go back to the den in the daytime.
Man goeth forth unto his work and to his labor until the evening.
All right, that's all I need to let you know that Almighty, that the Yahweh feed the animal. How you think them fish in the ocean and sea? You ain't feeding them. The Most High feed everything on earth, all the birds, the fish, and the land animals. Yahweh feed them. Yeah, I love animals. Right now, I wish I had me a black, what's them Panthers? Them Black Panthers.
Talk about the wild animals?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Black Panther. I love them animals now. Yeah. Okay. Study the prophets to prophesy they wrote. Okay. See. Well, I just read it to him, Hebrew. If he can't see, if the book, if he can't believe what he read, then something wrong with him. He a mental case. But see, let me tell y'all something. The reason why it's so hard for people to understand and believe this book is because they've been told a lie first. They've been taught wrong first. They've been told all these lies and the wrong first. So now, when you run into the knowledge of truth, it sounds strange. Man, he ain't making no sense. Because I was learned this, I was taught this, and what he's saying is mind-boggling. So that's the reason why people don't understand this book, because they've been taught wrong in the beginning, and they've been taught lies in the beginning. So when you run into the truth, when you get in your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, man, this is going to be strange to you. You ain't going to understand this. Yeah, so I understand why they don't understand. And another thing, they don't keep the commandments. They don't understand nothing. Hold it. Daniel. Go to Daniel. You ain't going to never understand this book. Let me show you why you ain't. Okay, go to Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Let me show y'all.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 10.
Yeah.
Many shall be purified and made white.
Made clean.
And tried.
And they're going to be tried.
But the wicked shall do wickedly.
The wicked going to keep on believing the way they was raised and brought up and told. The wickedly now.
And none of the wicked shall understand.
And none of the wicked going to understand this book. Why? Because they've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. So you ain't going to never understand this book.
But the wise shall understand.
Only the wise people going to understand this book. So don't worry about these people out here, because they wicked and they ain't going to never understand this book. The book just told you that. Hold on, let's see. Oh, Miss Bless up, Black Jump. Yeah, but I love all animals though. Yeah, I feed some of the wild and stuff, to be out there. Yeah, I like animals. Yeah. And what it say about the people that love animals?
I think that's in Proverbs.
Yeah, let me show y'all what it said about the people that love animals. Because a lot of people don't like animals. Let me see. Let me show y'all what the book say about a person that love animals. Let's get it. Let me see. Proverbs. Let me see where it's at. Let me show. Yeah, it says, yeah.
That's Proverbs chapter 12, verse 10.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me say about a person that love animals. The wild. Go to what? Proverbs 12 and 10. Watch this, y'all. Hold it slow up right now.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 10. A righteous man regarded the life of his beast.
A righteous man you see an animal in the street, don't try to hit it, try to get out the way, don't try to run it over. A righteous man, don't go out and shoot and hunt and kill animals for their horns and stuff. You don't do that to animals. You don't kill no animal only to eat, not to make sport of. Hold it, read that again.
A righteous man regarded the life of his beast.
That's right.
But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
They cruel. Wicked people hate animals. They cruel. They kill them for sport. They kill them for no reason. They get their horns out their head and for they this and that. Kill them for crazy reason. That's what the book said about, yeah. Now, I tolerate a snake, but he got to be outside. Now I ain't finna have no snake in my house. No, nothing like that. Now I used to catch little garden snakes and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna have it. I had a uncle from Milwaukee. He used to walk around with them pythons and them what's them pythons and them boa constrictor snakes, be about that long, and he'll feed them rabbits and stuff. I used to like to see him eat them rabbits and stuff. But yeah, I had an uncle that was real off in the snake. He had pet snakes in his house. And my auntie, boy, but hey, they had them in the house, man. Yeah, so I done had pigeons, gerbils, hamsters, cats, dogs, all kind of them. Yeah. Raccoon, I had pet raccoon. Let me see, they're ready to believe this. There is no reason to believe this is the Holy Land. Too many scriptures. That's right, Ross down here. You probably well, who's saying this the Holy Land? Hold on. Let's get back to this book. Who's saying that the United States is the Holy Land? I want to hear from these people that's saying that. Who's saying that the United States is the Holy Land? Put it on there. Give me all the people in the world that saying the United States is the Holy Land. And I'm finna barbecue you. I'm gonna barbecue you and roast you at the same time. Who's saying United States is the Holy Land? I agree with that. I said, who's saying it's the Holy Land? Okay, Miss Robert said, if there are old videos on YouTube building Egypt, then it's Egypt today, and it's the real Egypt. Okay. Okay. I want to talk about who's saying the United States is the promised land, the Holy Land. That's what I want. I want somebody to answer that. I want somebody, because somebody keep on talking about somebody saying that America is the Holy Land. Yeah, I know that too, Hebrew. You're right about it. It's going to be destroyed, and it's called the land of Babylon. I don't care if okay, so the pyramid, what the pyramid got to do with being the Holy Land? Don't you know they make pyramids now? You know, these might not be the original pyramids that our people made. They making stuff now. They imitating, look alike, knockoffs. They got knockoff hats, knockoff glasses, knockoff pyramids, knockoff everything, knockoff gold, knockoff silver. Everything they can imitate everything nowadays. So that don't make, because of pyramid, because you see 1 million pyramids in the United States, don't make it be the Holy Land. No, that don't mean nothing. I don't care if it's a pyramid in your backyard. That don't make it be America. I mean, make it be the Holy Land. You can have a pyramid anywhere. So that's irrelevant because a pyramid is in the United States. What that's got to do with the price of beef? Because America got some pyramids in it that make it the Holy Land. Man, no, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right at all. I just showed you Jerusalem is the place. Coney, what you mean I'm being King? Someone said I'm being Coney. Corny. What the? I don't understand what that means. No, I'm just telling. I'm just keeping 100. Because the United States have a lot of pyramids in it, don't make it be the Holy Land. That ain't got nothing to do with the price of beef. So man, that's irrelevant. Whatever you calling me, I just told the truth. Now, do you want some scriptures on where Yahweh chose Jerusalem and put his name there? Oh, okay. I did say it was Holy Land. Oh, let me see. And I said, he said, where's Jerusalem? Jerusalem is in the Middle East. I ain't got, listen, I ain't got my maps and all my geography right now. They're up together right now, but it's over in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is in Africa on the same landmass. That's what Jerusalem is in Africa. And Africa is a new name. It was not called Africa back then. What was the name of it? They called it something else. It wasn't even Africa. That's a name that they named after somebody, but that's not the original name, Africa. No, it was called, I can't think of the name that they called it before it was called Africa. They named it after, okay, let me see. Go to Isaiah 11 and 15, King Solomon said.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 15. And Yahweh shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the seven streams, and men shall go over dry shod.
That's right. He gonna do it again. He did it once, he gonna do it twice. Okay, Rasta here say go to Genesis 17 and 8. Okay, Rasta here say an Egyptian sea is the Red Sea. I don't know that. I can't answer that because I ain't familiar. I don't know if it is or not. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. And I ain't gonna comment that it is or it ain't because I don't know. It's read.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 8. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for everlasting possession, and I will be their Elohim.
That's right, land of Canaan and Jerusalem. Canaan and Jerusalem is synonymous with one another, meaning the same place and same area. Okay. What Jewel Gladys say? If this place is the Holy Land, and where is going to gather us from with scattered to? Yeah, that's right. If that's right, Jewel. If this the Holy Land, where you gonna gather us from? Because we already here. Jewel Gladys made sense. Now, what that TMH stand for?
TMH.
Yeah. The Most High. I'm assuming that's what it stands for. Yeah. Okay, the Most High. Yeah. She said, if this place is the Holy Land, and where is the Most High going to gather us from, since He scattered us to the four corners of the earth? That's right, sister. Where He gonna gather us from, since when we're scattered? Okay. If you notice rivers. Well, first of all, somebody was saying that the United States was the Holy Land, was the place, but now ain't nobody commenting on that. So I ain't. Mark Anthony say, King Samo, what version of the book you read? Laugh. It says that the Most High will smite the Red Sea Egyptians into the over there. Okay, yeah. Ray Larry said we must overstand prophecy before we can have open eyes to anything. But at the end of the day, all this is kind of irrelevant because the Most High he ain't gonna judge you about where's the land at? How many pyramids in America? That's all irrelevant. Almighty say, keep my command. He didn't say keep the pyramids, find out where the land is, and all this. He never took, and that ain't none of his laws and commandments. He told you to fear him and keep his commandments. So when you do that, you're doing better than 1,000. Everybody ain't gonna know everything. How many pyramids in over here, and this is the Holy Land. This, that, and the other. A lot of this stuff is irrelevant according to Yah. So I'm gonna tell y'all this advice: long as y'all brothers and sisters keeping the laws, the statutes, the precept, the judgment, commandments of Yah, you're gonna be all right. He ain't gonna judge you according to, because you don't know what Jerusalem is. This is Jerusalem. He ain't studying none of that. Let the Most High worry about all that. All you do is worry about his laws. Don't worry about where Jerusalem at. Is it over here? Is it over there? And man, no, that's all propaganda. Yeah. You focus on what this book say, keep his law. He ain't told you to find out what Jerusalem is. And he just say, I'm gonna play my name now. And that's what my house and my name gonna be. Now I ain't finna sit up here and worry about, is Jerusalem over here, or is it over there, or is it over there? No, I ain't studying none of that. Because that ain't got nothing to do with the price of beef. All propaganda. Now, let's focus on what this book said. Everybody want to talk about apples, oranges, and grapes, and I'm talking about watermelons. Let's talk about these watermelons. Now, do anybody have any questions or comments about this lesson? Instead of getting sidetracked, worrying about how many churches they got in New York, how many churches is in St. Louis, and how tall is the tallest building in the United States? And man, I'm not studying none of that. All propaganda. Yeah. Worry about what this book say. Yeah. Worry about the book, what the book say. That's what I'm worried about. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's talk about this here. This is what the Most High want to hear about. This is what Yahweh want to hear. Let's see. Listen, now go to Jeremiah chapter 9 and start at the 23rd verse. Let's see what Yahweh want to hear.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Thus saith Yahweh,
Thus said Yah, y'all.
let not the wise man glory in his wisdom.
Don't let nobody tell you how smart they is. They can count to 1,000,000. They know how to run. They know how to do everything but this book. Don't let nobody tell you how smart they is, how many plaques they got on their wall, where's Jerusalem at, how far Jerusalem is from Canada. None of that. Read.
Neither let the mighty man glory in his might.
Don't let no grown man tell you how much weight he can lift, how fast he can run. None of that.
Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Don't let nobody tell you how much money they got, how many diamonds they got, how many cows and the cars they got. That don't mean nothing.
But let him that glory in this.
Let him glory in this. Let him talk about this. Let him honor this. Let him worship this. Let him praise this. Read.
That he understand and knoweth me.
That you understand and know Yah. And not where Jerusalem is. Understand Yah.
That I am Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness.
I'm the one that exercise love and can understand what Yah say.
Judgment and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight.
This is what I delight in. Talk about me.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh say, talk about me.
Behold.
No, this is all. That's what Yahweh delight in. Talk about him. Don't tell me how far Jerusalem is from Canada, or how many people over there, and what they're doing over there, and you do this. Talk about Yah. Nah. Because all that other stuff is propaganda. Ain't that one of his commandments told you to find out this and find about that? How far the moon is from the stars. How big is the sun? How this and how that. All propaganda. That's right. Go to Isaiah. Our ways is not, there you go, Hebrew, you popping corn now. Our ways is not like a, what they said, Isaiah, our ways is not like our, let me see, find it right quick. This what you talking about, Hebrew. Let me see. This what you talking about, Hebrew. Excuse me. Our ways are not, let me see, what did I say? Boy. Our ways are not like, let me see what that said. Let me see what that said. Okay, yeah, Proverbs 22. Okay, there you go, brother. Appreciate that. I forget where it was at. Okay, let me see. No, that ain't what I want. Let me see. No, that ain't it. What I'm talking about. You know what I say, Hebrew? I say, my ways are not your ways. Neither my thoughts your thoughts. Oh boy. What is it? Oh, no, that ain't it, huh? What is that?
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8.
Okay, let me see if that's it. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, that's what you talking about, Hebrew. Yeah, Isaiah 55 and 8. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yahweh say his thoughts is not like ours.
Neither are your ways my ways.
Yahweh ways ain't like people ways.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth,
just like the heavens higher than the earth,
so are my ways higher than your ways.
And Yahweh say his ways is higher than our ways.
And my thoughts than your thoughts.
Yahweh don't think like us. That's right. That's popping corn, Hebrew. Right leg. That's what you talking about right there. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Joel Glenn say, I'm done arguing. It's time to get started with the Most High laws and all I can take back. See, that's right. Because what they talking about ain't nothing. Trying to worry about too much. All you supposed to worry about is these laws. Okay. King Summer, he said, what's the anthology of Elohim? What do you mean? What that mean? What that word mean? And then we're gonna go to you, Mark, after that. King Summer say, what's the etymology of Elohim? So what do etymology mean? First, you got to define the word. I don't know what the word means. Tell me what it means. Here we go talking about some apples. And I'm talking about watermelon. Well, I can't answer till I understand what the word means. What you mean by that word? You philosophizing with these long words like Farrakhan do. Tell you a whole bunch of pretty long words and people don't know the definition of what they mean. And then, oh, he's so smart. He intelligent. He real crafty. He this and that. Man, come on, man. Knock it off. You ain't talking to no dummy. Oh, okay. You want to play games now. Okay, Mark Anderson say go to Isaiah. Can you read that? Let's see. I can't hardly see. What Mark Anderson say? Is it Isaiah 22 and 4? 22 and 4 right
That's
there.
like 58 and 4.
No, that's them 2 twos right there.
Oh, yeah, 22.
Okay, yeah. Mark Anderson say go to Isaiah 22 and 4. Then we're going to go roster here.
Isaiah chapter 22, verse 4.
Yeah.
Therefore said I, look away from me. I will weep bitterly. Labor not to comfort me because of the spoiling of the daughter of my people.
Okay. All right. What's going on? Okay, Reba Ross out here say, he said go to Isaiah 55, 8 and 9.
Just read that.
Oh, we just read. Okay, we already read it, brother. Sometimes we seem to look into our understanding. That's right. Stay at the line. Ray Lay say, stay at the line of the scripture. That's right. In the beginning. Oh, you popped the corn. Okay. Who? Hey, Mark, who real crafty? Who you saying real crafty? Mark, I just say somebody real crafty. Ain't that he? Oh yeah, Ray a cold piece of work. Ray, what that word mean he talking about? Cause I don't know what he talking about. When I don't know something, I ain't got no pride. I ain't gonna sit up here and pretend like I know and I don't know. So when I don't know something, I just come on with it. But I do know this. I know to keep all the laws and statute, precept, judgment, commandments of Yah. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know nothing else. Okay, yeah, we just read, Okay, go to Isaiah 2 and 2 through 4. It's Isaiah 2, verse 2 through 4. That's what Mark Anthony's saying.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Elohim of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Now that was 2 through 4. Oh, okay, yeah. I was listening, Hebrew. Oh yeah. No, this okay. Well, I don't know the definition of the word up there I can't even pronounce it. Entomology. I ain't never heard of it before. I ain't studying it. Y'all know you could break it down, but I can't break that word down because I ain't never heard it before. Oh, okay. Miss Rob One Love say ethnology means definition. Okay. Okay, sister. Praise Yah, because I didn't know what it mean. Did you know what it mean?
What?
The word right there. Okay. Miss Rob Love say Anthony means definition. What's the definition of Elohim? Okay, the definition of Elohim meaning more than one, meaning plural. It's more than one God. That's what the definition means about Elohim. Elohim is plural, meaning more than one God. So that's the definition of that. Yeah. I thank you, sister, for that, Miss Rob One Love. Yeah, because with iron sharpens iron. I don't know it all and don't know everything. I can learn from y'all too. That's really I'm glad y'all on there because y'all could teach me something. Now I know what the word etymology means definitely. When I see that again, I know what it means. Yeah. So we all in the learning process. Ain't no I know everything and y'all don't know nothing. We all in the same boat. We learning from one another, and iron sharpens iron, and that's how it's gonna be. Ain't no one man or woman got all the answers. We all got some of the answers. So we learning from each other. And Miss Rob One Love, Pop McCoon. Yeah. So when I don't know something, I ain't got no pride to try to pretend like I know everything. And no, I ain't that type of dude. If I don't know something, I ain't ashamed. Because there's a whole lot of things a whole lot of people don't know that I know, and that the whole lot of things they know that I don't know. So that's just life. But I know one thing, I know about them laws, them statutes, them precepts and judgment commandments. That's all we need to know. Everything else is a bonus and a plus if you know that. But learn this first. Cause look, the whole duty of man go to Ecclesia. This is the whole duty of man. Really, it's just beginning of the breaking down of word. Okay, Hebrew. Yeah. It ain't about having your back, brother. It's about she told you what the definition of the word is. We got all of us got each other back. She just broke it down and told us what the word means. But that's a form of having your back. But now, if it was a lie, I bet she ain't gonna agree with no lie. Now tell a lie on YouTube and see if she got your back then. King, someone tell a lie right quick, and let's see if anybody got your back. Now, let's talk about that. Because having your back is when you telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Having your back when you're lying and got your back, you perpetrating a fraud. You ain't got nobody back when they lying. I ain't got my mama back when she lying. I ain't got my daddy back when he lying. I ain't got my kids when they lying. I ain't got nobody back when they lying. That's right. When you start lying, I ain't never gonna have your back. Only back you supposed to have is the righteous. I don't care what color it is or who it is. They talking right, you ride with them. When Donald Trump riding stanky tail, get on TV and go to talking right and telling the truth, you ride with him. But when he lying, you don't ride with no liar. Oh, Hebrew, yes, sir. I got you. I'm glad you brought that up, Mark Anthony. Yeah, about the branch. Now, me and Mark Anthony had a little debate last week. Now, let me ask you a question before I go there, Mark Anthony. Who is the branch? Now, let Mark Anthony answer this, y'all. This is my brother and I love him. And when we do this, now tell me who you say the branch is. Let Mark Anthony say who the branch is, and then I'm going to give you my answer. Hold it. Y'all stop for a minute. Mark Anthony, yeah, Zachariah. Let's see who the branch is. Mark Anthony, who you saying the branch is? Mark Anthony, who is the branch? Who you saying the branch is? Because I'm glad, I almost forgot. I'm glad you brought that up. Well, I'm going to give Mark Anthony time to answer that, and then we're going to, we're going to chop it up. And this ain't no fight, and this ain't no debate or none of that. We just, had a misunderstanding on what we was reading. So, no, I want Mark Anthony to respond, because last week we got into a discussion about the branch. When the Bible speaks of the branch, who is it talking about? Now, I got the answers today. I want Mark Anthony to tell me who the branch is. A lot of people don't know, ain't familiar with this. They don't know nothing about the branch. But I'm finna they're gonna learn something today. Oh, hey Mark, I got you, man. Hey boy, I'm glad you said that. Now, let me read it. The branch in Zechariah is Joshua the son of Zadok. Now, see, okay, well, it's got to be two branches then, because I'm finna read who the branch is. Let's go to Isaiah 11. Now, let's see what Isaiah 11 say. It's Isaiah 11 and start at the first verse.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 1.
Now, pay attention now.
And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse.
Hold it. It say a rod out of the stem of Jesse. Now, we know King David's father's name was Jesse. Now, Joshua's father was never named Jesse. Now, watch this, y'all.
And a branch shall grow out of his roots.
And a branch shall grow out of his roots. Now, that's who this branch is.
And the spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon him.
The spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon this branch.
The spirit of wisdom and understanding.
This branch.
The spirit of counsel and might. The spirit of knowledge and of the fear of Yahweh.
This branch.
And shall make him of quick understanding and the fear of Yahweh.
That's right. Read.
And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor.
That's right. He's going to do all this. That's what the branch going to do.
And reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked.
Okay, now, I just wanted to line up on line, here a little, da. Now go to Jeremiah 23. Now it's going to tell you who the branch is. Now we finna see who the branch is. I gave you a description of who the branch was. Now, I'm finna pop it. I'm finna pop it now, Mark. Now. Hold it. Start at the third verse.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 3.
Watch this, y'all.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them.
Yahweh, so I'm going to gather all of my flock, the remnant out of the country I drive them to.
And will bring them again to their folds.
To their folds.
And they shall be fruitful and increase.
That's right. Watch this, y'all.
I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them.
I will set up shepherds that will feed them.
And they shall fear no more.
Ain't going to be scared no more.
Nor be dismayed.
That's right.
Neither shall they be lacking, saith Yahweh. Behold, the days come.
Behold, the days come.
Saith Yahweh.
Watch this, y'all.
Thou will raise unto David a righteous branch.
I'm going to raise it to David, the righteous branch.
And a king shall reign and prosper.
He going to reign and prosper.
And shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
In the earth.
In his days Judah shall be saved.
Judah going to be saved in.
And Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his day whereby he shall be called Yahweh our righteousness.
So David is the branch, baby. Lest we talking about two branches. That's right. Lest you talking about another one. Because this here book say, David the branch. David the branch, man. Hold on, let me see what they're saying. That's right, Jude. Hey, Mark Anthony, we're going to disagree for the first time, brother. Because the book say David. Okay, talking about something separate. Well, I agree with you on that, though. But when I see that branch, first thing comes to my mind is David. That's right. Read it again. I love it. Read that 23 and 5. Jeremiah, read it one more time.
Behold,
let the world know.
The days come.
The days come. Man, this ain't happened yet. This in the future. Yahweh said it. It ain't happened yet.
Thou will raise up to David a righteous branch.
I'm gonna raise up to David a righteous branch. Mitch, this ain't happened yet.
And a king shall reign and prosper.
And he gonna reign and prosper.
And shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
He gonna execute judgment through the earth. That's right. That's all I needed. Now go to Zechariah. Let's go to Zechariah. Okay, Zechariah what, Hebrew? That's David. Okay, now we'll be going Hebrew, my beloved brother, Mark Anthony. Jewel Glass, hey, sister said she should ask me. Okay. Okay, but hold up. We gonna go to Zechariah now. And we all having fun. This is love and fun right here, boy. Because iron sharpens iron. And like I say, don't get it twisted. I don't know everything. I know enough though, but I don't know it all. Okay, we're gonna go there. Hold up. Well, that's right. Yeah. But let's see what Zechariah now. We got to see what Mark Anthony got to say too. That brother wise and smart too. I can't speak that name up there. He got a Hebrew name written in Hebrew, and I don't know that. I'm dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to that name. I don't know. I just know when I see it, it's Mark Anthony because he got a picture right there back. Okay, let's start Zechariah 3. Let's go to 3. I'm already there, Hebrew. 3 and what? We're going to learn something today, y'all. Well, that's all right, sister. You ain't got to be that smart. All you got to do is obey them commandments, laws, and statutes. It ain't about who the smartest. It's about who do the most, not know the most. Just because they know don't mean they do. That's right. You can know a lot and don't do nothing. Okay, first verse. Let's go to, he said go to first verse. Okay.
Zechariah chapter 3, verse 1.
Okay, now what we read to? First, okay, Zechariah first verse. Now, how far we going down, Hebrew? 1 through what? Okay, we're just gonna start then.
And he showed me Zechariah chapter 3, verse 1. And he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Yahweh, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Yahweh rebuke thee, O Satan. Even Yahweh that have chosen Jerusalem rebuke thee.
Chosen Jerusalem, there it is. Not New York or Chicago.
Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angel. And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, Take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, Behold, I have caused thy iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with change of raiment. And I said, Let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they set a fair mitre upon his head, and clothed him with garments. And the angel of Yahweh stood by. And the angel of Yahweh protested unto Joshua, saying, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, If thou wilt walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge, then thou shalt also judge my house, and shalt also keep my courts. And I will give thee places to walk among these that stand by. Hear now, O Joshua the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at. For behold, I will bring forth my servant the branch. For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the engraving thereof, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. In that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine, under the fig tree.
Okay, now what I get out of that, Hebrew, that's not saying that Joshua is the bread. He said, I'm gonna bring. Let's read that again. Read that 8th verse again.
Hear now, O Joshua the high priest.
Now he telling Joshua the high priest,
thou and thy fellows that sit before
and
thee,
everybody that's with you,
for they are men wondered at.
They are men that wondered at.
For behold, I will bring forth my servant the branch.
I will bring forth my servant the branch, which is David. Tell me, I will bring forth my servant the branch, which is David. Read.
And in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine. Oh,
What verse you at? I'm at 9.
Skip 9. For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the graving thereof, saith Yahweh of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. And that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine, under the fig tree.
Okay, now what I gathered out of that is that the angel was telling, I'm gonna bring the branch, which is David. Now, who agree with that? That it's talking about David, because the brothers say it's talking about Joshua. And it's not. Well, I read. Okay, you want me to read 4 and 1? Because that's all of Zechariah 3, 1 through 10. That's all of Zechariah, verse 3, 1 through 10. That was all of it. Then you got chapter 4. Oh, okay, got more scripture to go with it. Okay. All right. I understand. Oh man, hold on. We talking about the Rasta here said, "Amen." The Apocrypha is be talking about JC. It's just another branch of no. That's a lie there. Oh, that's a lie. Okay, now go to Zechariah 6 and 9. Okay, Zechariah 6. Oh yeah. I'm familiar. Yeah, all right, I'm familiar with this here. Yeah, let's go to Zechariah chapter 6 and 9.
Zechariah chapter 6, verse 9. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, am I reading all the way till 15?
You want to read all the way to 13.
Take of them of the captivity, even of Hildai, of Tobijah, and of Jedaiah, which are come from Babylon, and come thou the same day, and go into the house of Josiah the son of Zephaniah. Then take silver and gold, and make crowns, and set them upon the head of Joshua the son of Joshadek the high priest, and speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh Yahweh of hosts, saying, Behold, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of Yahweh.
That's David right there, Hebrew. It already said it over in Jeremiah 23. That's David. Read.
Even he shall build the temple of Yahweh.
That's what King David gonna do.
And he shall bear the glory.
That's King David gonna bear the glory.
And shall sit and rule upon his throne.
And shall sit up and rule. King David, baby.
And he shall be a priest upon his throne.
And David gonna be a priest upon his throne.
And the council of peace shall be between them both.
And the council of people gonna be between Yahweh and King David. That's right. That's what I see. Yahweh and King David, brother. Hebrew, I can't see no other way. Hey, listen. Come on, let's go back to Jeremiah. Now let's line up again. Now I'm finna put it right back together. Now, I'm still saying it's David. Now, or should I go back to no, let's go back to Isaiah 1. I gotta start over. Go Isaiah 11. Go, because I'm finna put this with this. Go to Isaiah 11. And start the first verse.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 1.
Hold it, let me get it. Because me and Mark Anthony, we having fun right now. This what you talk. We popping corn having fun. Okay, read.
And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse.
Now, the stem of Jesse, now, picture the rod and the stem coming out of Jesse. Now, King David's father's name was Jesse.
And a branch shall grow out of his roots.
And a branch going to grow out of Jesse's roots, which is David. Read.
And the spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon him.
And the spirit going to rest upon David.
The spirit of wisdom and understanding.
Upon David.
The the spirit of counsel and might,
upon David,
the spirit of knowledge and the fear of Yahweh,
upon David.
and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of Yahweh.
That's right.
And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes.
He ain't gonna do it the way he wanted to do it. He ain't gonna do it what y'all say.
Neither reprove after the hearing of his ears.
Okay, now let's go to Jeremiah 23. Start at the third verse.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 3.
Now y'all pay attention and listen.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them.
Yahweh say he gonna do it.
And will bring them again to their fold.
Yes, sir.
And they shall be fruitful and increase.
Read, watch this.
And I will set up shepherds over them which shall feed them.
Tell them the truth, popcorn.
And they shall fear no more.
Ain't gonna be scared no more.
Nor be dismayed.
That's right.
Neither shall they be lacking.
They ain't gonna be broke no more.
Saith Yahweh. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh.
Behold, this day ain't came yet, but it's coming.
Thou art raised unto David a righteous branch.
Raise unto David a righteous branch.
And a king shall reign and prosper.
And he gonna be a king, he gonna reign and prosper.
And shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
In the earth, he gonna execute judgment just in the earth.
In his days Judah shall be saved.
Then Judah gonna be saved.
And Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called.
And this, read.
Yahweh our righteousness.
Okay, now go back to Zechariah chapter 6, verse 12.
Zechariah chapter 6, verse 12. And speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh Yahweh of hosts.
This what you tell Joshua the head. This what you tell Joshua.
Saying, Behold the man whose name is the branch.
The name is the branch is David. That's all I can understand. Read.
And he shall grow up out of his place.
He gonna grow up just like he grew up. He gonna raise him up. He gonna raise him to David a righteous branch, like over in Jeremiah 23 and 5. Read.
And he shall build the temple of Yahweh.
And he gonna build the temple of Yahweh.
Even he shall build the temple of Yahweh.
That's right.
And he shall bear the glory and shall sit and rule upon this throne.
And then when this happens, King David gonna sit and rule upon his throne.
He shall be a priest upon thy.
And he's gonna be a priest at this time on his throne.
And the counsel of peace shall be between them both.
And the counsel of peace shall be between Yahweh and King David.
And
that's all I needed. Okay, I got you, bro. Okay, yeah, but I mean, my mind, in my state of mind, I'm saying that King David is the branch, and not nobody else. Let me see. Okay, Ray Lay said we're talking about two different branches, but the branch of the New Jerusalem is King David. Yes, agree with that. Okay, and Mark Anderson say Ray Lay, this branch is Zechariah was referring after Yah brought them out of Babylon back to the land, and Zebulun and Joshua were governing in the high priest that oversaw the building the second temple. Okay. You have to read Nehemiah, Zechariah, and Haggai to understand the history. Okay. Yes, you both are right, but slow down and hear. Shema is read. Okay, you're not reading it properly. He's talking directly to Joshua as the crown him. Okay, let's go to Jeremiah. Rostar here said let's go to Jeremiah 33 and 15. Well, we're gonna have a debate on that branch, bro, because I can't see it no other way right now. My man telling me that's King David. Okay, Rostar here say go to Jeremiah 33 and 15. Jeremiah
chapter 33, verse 15.
Yeah.
In those days and at that time will I cause the branch of righteousness to grow up unto.
Let me get that. There it is, boy. Listen, Jeremiah 33. Let me get it right quick. What did it say, 33 and 15? Yeah, go ahead.
In those days and at that time will I cause the branch of righteousness to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land.
Well, you popping corn, Ross, down here. Boy, listen, forgot all about the read.
In those days shall Judah be saved,
That's right.
and Jerusalem shall dwell safely. And this is the name wherewith she shall be called, Yahweh our righteousness. For thus saith Yahweh, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel.
That's right. Ain't gonna be no King David in Yahweh. Yeah, I agree. Hey, boy, listen, Ross out here, boy, you hit the nail on the head with that one. Yeah, boy, you popcorn with that.
Neither shall the
That's all we needed right there. Yes, sir. Hey, Mark, what you think about that now? Boy, that was corn right there, boy. Every time I see the branch, I see David right there with him. I see Jesse or David, his father or him. Yep.
This branch of righteousness is talking about a Hebrew Israelite, a righteous Hebrew Israelite. And the way you know that is because, well, you got the whole, have the whole chapter 33.
Okay.
And then whole chapter 23. So chapter 23 and 6, and then 33 and 16.
Okay.
You'll notice that in verse 6 in Jeremiah chapter 23, it says, this is his name where he shall be called. This says his. We skip over to 16. This one says, and this is the name where she shall be called. So you have a he over here and she right here.
Okay.
And obviously David is not no she. So this is talking about a righteous person. A righteous person is a branch. So whether that righteous person is either a male Hebrew or a female Hebrew, as long as that person is righteous, they are that branch.
Okay.
So, for example, mom could be the righteous branch. She'll be the she version.
Right.
You could be the righteous branch, and you'll be the he person.
Okay, good.
And this is unto David. So a righteous Hebrew unto David. That's what this is referring to.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, we hey Hebrew, we having fun, man. We just iron sharpening iron, you know. We ain't arguing or nothing like that. Okay, argue during the time. Okay, see. Okay, yes, in the end of the days, I would be King David. It would be King David, but the second temple period. Oh, okay. Now I'll roll with that, Hebrew. I'll roll with that now, because at the end of the day, ain't gonna be nobody but Yahweh and King David on the throne now. I'll ride with that, Mark Anthony. I sure will, yeah. But you know, I know at the end of the day, ain't gonna be but two. Gonna be Yahweh and King David. That's right, cause I got 1,000 scriptures on that now. Yeah, I got 1,000 scriptures on that. Yeah. Yeah, but we just having fun, Ray Lane. We ain't arguing and fighting and fussing and all like that, cause like you said, boy, this is my brother and I love him for sure. And we, you know, now if there was a Christian I was debating or a Muslim or something like that, then I'd be breaking it off for him, trying to slaughter him, cut his head off with this book though. Not physically with no knife, but with this book, cut him over this book. Yeah. Because my brother Mark Anthony, a wise brother, you know, and he know what he know and he know what he talking about. Yeah. But we all can make mistakes and be in error though at some point of time when it comes to the book. Yeah. Yep. That's right, King Samo. Yeah, we fight for the love of Yah. That's right. There you go. Hey, boy, ain't nobody mad and upset or angry at all. Oh yeah, always gonna come out smooth when I'm dealing with my Torah-based Hebrew. Only time it ain't gonna come out smooth when I'm dealing with the opposition, the ops. Yeah, because they trying to put somebody in the car with Yahweh, and Yahweh ain't got nobody in the car but King David. So I ain't studying talking about no another book and no another person and no another nothing. It's all irrelevant to me. Yeah, it's all about Yahweh and King David. Ain't about nobody else. No, sir. Yeah. So I had a good, let me see, father name. Oh, okay. I didn't know that Hebrew. But I gotta say, Yahshua father's name was Jehozadak. Yeah.
So there's got to be many different branches then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like there's many different prophets and there's many.
Yeah, so Mark Anthony is right. So yeah, it could be, Joshua could be a branch.
Yeah, a certain kind of branch.
A certain kind of branch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey man, my name ain't no Mario. I'm Yahuda. I ain't got no email. I still got a flip phone. I ain't thinking about that phone y'all touch and do this and do that. I ain't got no phone like that. I'm still stuck in the stone age and dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to them kind of phone. I still flip. I flip it and dial it. Right, Hebrew. That's right. My name Yahuda. So King Samo, whoever you is, call me Yahuda. Cause you don't want me to call you nothing else but King Samo, don't you? Okay then. Okay. Mark Anthony said go to Zechariah 4 and 12. Let's go there right quick. Okay.
Zechariah chapter 4, verse 12. And I answered.
Hold on. Let's see. It's Zechariah 4 and 12 through 14. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
And I answered again.
Hold up. It ain't got no 4. Oh, Zephaniah. I'm in the wrong book. Okay, I'm in the wrong book.
Zephaniah? Oh.
No, he said Zechariah. I was in the wrong book.
Okay.
It's Zechariah 4. And 4 and let me see. Yeah, 4 and 12. Read 12 through 14. Yeah.
And I answered again and said unto him, what be these 2 olive branches which through the 2 golden pipes empty the golden oil out of themselves?
Hold on, he said 4 and 1. Let me come right. Zechariah 4, chapter 12. Okay, go ahead. Zechariah
chapter
4 verse 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to start over?
Yeah, and read to 14. Yeah.
And I answered again and said unto him, what be these 2 olive branches which through the 2 golden pipes empty the golden oil out of themselves? And he answered me and said, knowest thou not what these be? And I said, no, my master. Then said he, these are the 2 anointed ones that stand by Yahweh of the whole earth.
Woo! Oh, but so that's got to be talked by David and Joshua. The 2 anointed ones, yes, sir. Oh, that's cold right there, Mark. I got to give it to you on that now. Read that again, because that's corn right there.
And I answered again
and
said unto him, what be these 2 olive branches which through the 2 golden pipes empty the golden oil out of themselves? And he answered me and said, knowest thou not what these be? And I said, no, my master. Then said he, these are the 2 anointed ones that stand by Yahweh of the whole earth.
Woo-wee. Hey, boy, that's corn right there, man. You knocked the ball out the park with that. Yes, sir. Mark, and you killed it with that. Now, I can understand and see. The 2 anointed ones is talking about King David and Joshua. Oh, man, go ahead on with that clown stuff, Rob Tommy. You're a fool if you JC ain't got nothing to do with none of the parts of the Old Testament. Here go a fool on here now, y'all. All right, prove it to me then. Hold it. Hold on. Rob Thomas say these scriptures were talking about King Hezekiah as the branch and Joshua or the son or JC as the high priest. This was set in the time the King Hezekiah and realized by the. Okay, show it to me then. Come on. Show it to me so I can send you $1,000. Rob Thomas. We're talking about him. JC in the Old Testament. Show it to me. We got a fool talking now. We got a fool talking on deck. Okay, Rob Thomas, come on, let's get. I don't want to hear nothing else. Show me something in the book. Let's let the book talk. You talking about JC this and that? He got something to do with anything? Let's read about it. Come on, let's read about it. We got a fool on deck now. Rob Thomas the fool. Come on, let's go. Now watch, he ain't gonna even comment now. See, why would you put these statements on the line and you know I'm finna barbecue you? Come on, let's go. You want $1,000, don't you? I'm gonna send you $1,000 if you can prove all that what you're saying. Here we go. That's right. Here go a fool, y'all. What Mystical say, here I go. There's a fool here say, here I go. Now I ain't gonna take all day to respond to get back with me. I asked him a simple question. Let's go to the book and verify what you just said on the internet. You just typed all this junk in. Silent nights, holy nights. That's right. I ain't gonna even entertain it. Hey, but I'm finna go and close out. Cause when the fool get on the line, I ain't got time for it. Yeah, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna go, close out right quick. But I was just getting him a time that I thought he knew something. I was getting him time to answer, from the book, not from his mouth. Yeah, not from his mouth. But I had a good time, brothers and sisters, and pray to the Most High Yah that I see y'all next week, same time and same station. And I want to give glory and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And another thing, Mark Anthony, boy, we sure had a good time. Yeah, yes, sir, brother. You my man, Jack. And we can never fall out about this here. But man, you popped that corn at the end, though, boy. You killed me with that Zechariah 4 and 12. Yes, sir. That was love there, boy. That was corn too, Jack. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, brothers and sisters. All right, shalom, shalom, brother. All right.